you get out your fans, which are really easy to get out, especially once you remove this coolant pipe that goes right here, the upper side, which is just either, I believe, 8 or 7 millimeter, or a flathead. I just like to use the flathead. Take that out, slip it off, then you'll have access to this fan, and this fan's straightforward to get out. The only thing was the clips. I had a hard time with these the first time I did them. If you're trying to work them like other Japanese clips where you press them in to pull them out, you actually pull the clip up to pull them out. So don't try and rip on it with a flathead and snap your little clip stub. So those clip there, and then you come to the top of your radiator, and you've got your two 12 mils here, that hold the radiator in itself. Now, technically, you do not need to remove the radiator to do this. I like to remove the radiator because every time I've done this, something comes up and causes me to dent up the back of this. Stuck bolts, stuck nuts, just anybody who's helping me who slips and hits the back of my radiator. I just like to take it out because it's pretty quick to get it out, and it's just good protection. Especially if this is your first time, just take it out and be careful with it. So I separate out my fans right and left so I don't confuse them, but technically they only go in one way, and one has the mount on top. I just prefer to do that. So take off your little clip housings here. It's obvious which one is which one. That one has a yellow clip for the hood latch. Now, what I also like to do at this point is inspect this upper radiator hose for wear and tear from coolant. See if you're getting any stress cracks in it from the heat, or if there's any feathering coming out of your fibers. There's just a little bit, which isn't too bad. As well, inspect the length of the hose, check for any cracks or any scuffs, like this right here, just from scuffing up on something. But this one looks fine, should be good. And I do the same thing for the bottom hose when I take it off, which I need to get off as well, which is just a flathead or 7 or 8 millimeter. But I jumped right to the belts. Belts, easy again. To get off your alternator power steering belt, you come and you unlock this lock nut right here, which is usually right about here, which is just 12 mil, and you come and you twist this down, another 12 mil, until your alternator seat's low enough and it's not going down. Just push on it, it should slide down, and then your belt just kind of wiggle up off of your alternator, and there you go. And you know, if these are newer belts, just reuse them, or if you're not sure, go ahead and check them. One of the things to check for is metallic pieces inside of it. This one looks pretty fine. There's no cracks, there's no tears, there's not a lot of metal, so we'll set that over there. Again, separate out my belts so don't confuse them. Left side for power steering and alternator, and then I'm coming to this one, which I haven't gotten loose yet. One thing I did notice that I've never seen before is you come down here, right there. That is the tensioner hook. As you can see, there's a nice stress crack all the way up it. That's not good. Not good because if it snaps, you're going to lose your tension on your AC, and then you're not going to have AC, which is, you know, better than an alternator, but that should be replaced. So I need to contact the owner and see about them wanting to do that. It may not be pertinent right for this repair. It may happen again later, but that needs to be dealt with. So obviously another thing to check for. Other than that, just get out your bottom hose, pull out your radiator, pull off your last belt here, and then we'll jump to the crank pulley, which is going to be fun. I have a nice little trick for getting that off really easy.